are encouraged to do crazy stuff. Dark Refuge is a revolutionary new role-playing game. It uses D10 for attacks and D6s for skills, and the biggest change that you have between many of the games out on the market right now and Dark Refuge is that Dark Refuge has a magic system that doesn't require complex memorization or anything like that. It's designed to emulate that same sort of flow one has in a video game, where you're constantly casting spells every round. You're able to create new spells on the fly. You're able to turn your enemies' abilities against them. And the best part is that we do away with a lot of the mechanics that bog down other games, things like movement modifiers. We aim instead on focusing on the story and providing a game master or a narrator the tools to make that story.
The most important thing for our game to realize is the do cool stuff rule. You want to let your players and GMs, whoever's playing basically, to have freedom to invent stuff on the fly and just put different combinations together and work with them.
We also move away from large graphs and constantly having to reference charts. In fact, all the rules of the game can actually fit on the final back page of that book. They will not go after him, actually, as part of the devotion of being a Dark Refuge Border Wars is a great new campaign setting for the Dark Refuge role-playing game. It's an interactive experience where players at home get to submit what's going on both in their characters' current lives and also what their characters' wants and needs are. And then they get to make it happen in the world. The Laius is an extra-dimensional energy. We often refer to it as the magic system because that's what other games will call it. They'll say their magic system. But the Laius is more based on belief. And what that means is you have characters who, when they become frightened in-game, will actually create nightmares, monsters that will try to consume. When you have groups, different social groups that have religious beliefs, they can actually create angels and devils from that will actually wander the planet. And the best part is, and this is something that's just, I think is such a key part of Dark Refuge, is the idea of being able to create new spells on the fly. You don't need to sit there with your character for months or weeks or whatever researching. You have an end goal. And because the Laius responds to will and belief, and it's all based off of simple D6 rolls, you can literally create the spell, ask your narrator, this is what I'd like to do. Can I do this? Your narrator will give you a target number and you'll roll for it. Well, I'd say the best bet is just to enter in Dark Refuge to most search engines. We actually come up within the top 3. And you come to our website, you can see all the background, both on the Border Wars, as well as the other campaigns, as well as the line of novels that we've released.
I am too a bastard, overalls, pigtails, extreme pyromaniac, have a face that you're pretty sure you've seen everywhere else on Refuge, but you can't quite figure out why. Like to blow things up, and I'm sitting there eating a peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Where'd you come from again?
I call that Flutter Rock.